So if you're looking for a S25 FE, well, Samsung is making one controversial change. Some might even say it's a step backward, and trust me, I've got a few thoughts on this. Let's dive right in. So big update coming from Android Authority. They just spotted a code that confirms the chipset for the upcoming Galaxy S25 FE. Now the code itself looks a little confusing at first, so let me break it down for you. Samsung uses internet code names for their devices. For a few models, it's always the letter R. In the leaked code, we can see R11, R12 and R13, which match up with the previously launched S23 FE, S24 FE and now the Galaxy S25 FE. Now if you notice the R11, there are two variants, one with Exynos and other with Snapdragon, just like how Samsung actually launched it across different regions. But for the R12 and R13, the chipset code is the same, which basically confirms that the Galaxy S25 FE will also be powered by the Exynos 2400E, just like the S24 FE. Now the big question is, why is Samsung sticking with the Exynos 2400E? Why not upgrade to the newer Exynos 2500 or just go Snapdragon worldwide? Well, originally we expected to see Exynos 2500 in S25 lineup, but as we saw this year, Samsung completely shifted the flagship S25 lineup to Snapdragon globally. And the main reason behind ditching Exynos is said to be production issues and performance concerns surrounding the Exynos chipset. Now coming back to S25 FE, the new code leak already confirmed the Exynos 2400E, which tells us the production problem with the Exynos 2500 haven't been solved yet. Now you might ask, okay, if not Exynos, why not just use Snapdragon in the S25 FE? Good question, but here's the thing, using Snapdragon would bump up the price way above $600 and that would overlap with the Galaxy S24 itself. Samsung's whole reason for the producing Exynos chip in the first place was simple: cost control and supply chain flexibility. That's why they still prefer their in-house chip for the FE lineup. Now since we know the chipset might stay the same, what about upgrades? Because Samsung can't just slap an S25 FE level on an S24 FE, right? Well, here's the good part, the S24 FE already performed neck and neck with the flagship S24. Camera performance, software optimization nearly identical, even if Samsung put toned down version of Exynos 2400. So with the S25 FE, Samsung could be upgrading other areas like better camera sensors, bigger batteries, faster charging, and even higher RAM variants. Of course, we will know more in coming weeks. Now the big question is, should you wait for the S25 FE? Well, right now the Galaxy S24 is selling at around $600. If the processor news is true, it might be smarter to pick up the S24 instead. But if you can wait for a month or two, Samsung might just surprise us. That's it for now. Stay tuned for more updates. For now, peace out.